Back in 1989, the first edition board game called Space Hulk released to the public. Also, I was like 3 years old, sucking on my thumb and thinking I was a Thundercat.
Thundercats! Oh!
Too sketchy!
This Games Workshop 40K themed game consisted of massive Terminators fighting Gene Stealers in a head-to-head turn-based strategy game, fighting in a creepy claustrophobic wreckage of a starship drifting through the galaxy known as a Space Hulk. Players used abilities like Overwatch, similar to XCOM, attained status effects like a jammed weapon, and dealt in ranged to melee combat to deal with their foes. Believe it or not, this board game lived through 2014 when it released its fourth and last edition. As the years went on, Space Hulk was adapted by a variety of developers to bring this Games Workshop gem from your living room to your computer. And this is them now. The Space Hulk that released in 2013 was a marvel of its own, a true interpretation of the board game itself. Space Hulk Ascension 2014 reinterprets that classic board game experience and adds a new RPG style element, new weapons, new missions, new enemy types, 3 playable chapters, and loads of new features. Then we have Space Hulk Deathwing, which released in 2016 as a first-person shooter experience based on the board game itself. And if you have played any of them, do let me know which one you enjoyed the most, because I personally took a fancy in Space Hulk Ascension and still play it from time to time. Anyways, it is 2018. With that being said, we do have a new Space Hulk on the horizon. Let me introduce to you Space Hulk Tactics. Cyanide, the same people who have brought us Blood Bowl and the Styx series with Focus Home Interactive, are teaming up with Games Workshop to bring us yet another Space Hulk. As usual, you'll manage a squad of Terminators, but there's also going to be a second campaign which was not available in any of the other previous games. In this second campaign, you will play as the Gene Stealers themselves. Oh, how the tables have turned, my little Space Marines. In multiplayer, this game will offer the ability to form custom squads from units ranging from the Blood Angels, Space Wolves, Ultramarines, and Dark Angels. Also, Cyanide is planning on making a map maker as well, so you can customize your board game experience even more. But that is not all. As with the past few digital adaptations of Space Hulk, it will be following the turn-based rules, but with a new addition. Both players have access to decks of game-affecting cards, some of which will allow you to customize units before the match begins. Others will trigger events on the board game once the game is in action. Not gonna lie, this was a bit scary at first because of the amount of games that have been rooted with loot boxes and card systems in place, but we're going to have to wait and see how these cards will be earned and or unlocked. What I do know is that the teaser screens look absolutely amazing, and no matter what it is, I am a die-hard Warhammer fan, and I am super excited for this. There will be a free event happening February the 7th in Paris, France, which is really far away from me, but if you're a local out there in France and you want to attend this event, it is called Le What's Next de Focus, so you can participate in this event, and it will reveal a lot more about what Space Hulk Tactics is all about. I am keeping my eyes on this one for you. You can follow me on Twitter to stay more updated if you don't want to wait for another video. I am super curious as to what you think about this. Are you excited, or will you be waiting for more evidence to be worth the hype? Comment below and do let me know. And I do want to give a quick shout out to Carl Stabler, who is the one that actually brought this to my attention, and I just wanted to shine some light on it for everyone so we can get it out there, talk about it, and possibly even find out more about it. So yeah, anyways, I'm out, and you have yourself a good day. I'll see you next time. Peace.
Too sketchy!